Hello, friends, colleagues, seniors, and juniors. How's everyone? I'm fine. I'm back. I hope everyone is fine. And today's topic of discussion is on problem solving and HRM. I repeat, problem solving and HRM. That's the topic of discussion today. Sit back and enjoy the lecture. The reality is, problem is an inescapable truth of life. And when it comes to HRM professionals, we cannot really escape problems. And we have to solve problems as much as we want, as much as we can do. But yes, problem is a part of HRM profession. As HRM professionals, we have to deal with all types of human related problems or human relations or workplace problems. And the focus of our occupation is at human resources. Dealing, dealing are essentially bestowed with the responsibility to provide a people management which contributes to the overall organizational success. And problems will have to be faced. There is no chance of hiding behind the screen. We have to come up front and face the problem. That's that's what it is. That's the fact. That's the reality. So, what is a problem? Problem is basically something where the answer seems to be hidden somewhere and is not really visible and is not direct. This is the unknown that needs to be fixed. The search for the unknown must understand. Problems can be divided into two parts: structured problem and ill structured problem. What is structured problem? Where rules are specified, there is a there is in place policies, procedures, systems, and the answers are not unknown. The answers are in the rule and in the law and the procedures and possibles. That's why the answers are not really unknown. That's what I call structured problems, where there is law, rules, and etc. do not actually give us the right, doesn't give us the right answers. Innovation and creativity has to be demonstrated in this sort of ill-structured problems where we don't know the answers really, and there are no laws, rules, policies, procedures related to the problem. Here, creativity and innovation must take place. Again, problems can be chronic, problems can be one off. Chronic means persistent, repeated. The issue is repeating itself. The issue seems to be endless. That's what I call chronic. On the other hand, problems can be one off, which is sudden. No repetition has taken place. It's something new. Remember, problems can be chronic or can be one off. It can be also structured or ill structured. Further classifications: Problems can also be factual or non-factual. Factual means the problem is based on facts. Non-factual, it is problems can be opinion related, subjective. Knowing the various types of problems which I've just said will help the problem solver in properly not only defining the issue but will help the cause of proper diagnosis and probable solutions. The success of solving the problem will to some extent depend on having knowledge of what type of problems I am facing, whether I'm facing a chronic problem or whether it's one off, whether it's structured or ill structured, whether it is whether it is factual or non-factual. All these issues are very, very important to a problem solver. The type of problems that I've just said will enable the solver to deploy adequately the skills and have a mindset. It is very important. The above points that I've just mentioned will help the solver to create a mindset and then start the diagnosis. After the diagnosis comes the prescription. Now, first of all, I need to know what the problem is about. Take, for example, if the problem is based on opinions, then maybe a sort of compromise should be the best goal. This is just a hypothesis, an example which I'm just citing. If the problem is based on facts, the weight and quality of evidence will take precedence. If the problem is based on facts, the weight and quality of evidence will take precedence. If the issue is one off, then that calls for a more creative solution, which is enough innovative. Chronic problems have already a history, and the problem seems to be quite mature. And here we are talking about negotiations as a tool of problem solving. Ill-structured problems is a bit difficult. It is quite abstract, where there is no such history and established facts and no research as such. It is something new. Structured issues, and the answer is clear, either in rule books or policies, and seems to be enough research work in structured problems. Acute and indeed requires urgent attention. Otherwise, the problem has a chance to escalate. In such situations, there is little time to think. Please remember, we are talking about now acute problems which cannot wait. Naturally, all attention will come from the top management in an acute situation because of the sensitive nature of the problem. Such problem needs urgency, quick thinking, and dealing with sensitivity. Otherwise, it will escalate. I would like to keep things simple. The problem solving that I'm going to talk about, that I'm discussing, is very basic, very elementary. I've not gone into much mathematical issues, sorry, not theoretical issues. I'm just dealing with problem solving at a very elementary level. First of all, try to gather as much information as possible. I repeat, try to gather as much information as possible. Try to gather information related to the history of the problem. Try to define the problem in concrete terms if possible. Separate cause from effect. Separate the cause of the problem from the effect or consequences. Form a hierarchy of the causes and probable justified answers. Creating options. Develop a plan by selecting the best option, implementing the plan, and review the results. I repeat, speaking very simplistically, I like to gather as much information as possible related to the issue. I like to search for history related information as much as possible. Next, I like to define the problem. After that, after the defining the problem, I like to separate the cause and the effect. Then I like to form a hierarchy of the causes and probable justified answers. I'll try to create options, develop a plan by selecting the best option and implementing the plan, and I will also like to review the results. What could be the HRM issues? For example, absenteeism, change, lack of motivation, disagreements causing a problem, the concept of human capital, the cost of the total human resources, globalization, training, job design, communication, technology, career growth, communication, and so on. These are all HRM issues. And problems can come from all these items and many more items. The perception of work that I'm doing. I may not have the skills. That is also another issue. Lack of training, lack of getting my salary on time can be another issue also. There can be so many issues related to human resource management. What can I say? And the most important of the issues are HR related, and ideally everyone gets involved in the subject of related to relevancy. It is not only about HRM professionals trying to solve all the problems. No. Ideally, everyone can get involved in the problem solving situation, subject to relevancy. If I do not know a subject, how will I be able to solve the problem? If it's related to machine, there's no chance that I can actually solve the problem. I'll call an engineer. If it's related to law, I'll call a lawyer. Of course, it must be beyond my knowledge. Then I'll hire somebody. It can be related to it can be related to termination of employment. It can be related to notice period. It can be related to holidays. How do I know? Problems can come from any angle, any side, but we have to solve the problem. Personally, yes, we have to solve the problem. And also, if necessary, take opinion from others. There's no doubt that all the answers are not within us. Some problems, some of the common approaches, problem tree analysis, cause and effect analysis, what I say. Fishbone analysis mainly focuses on the causes. Root cause analysis mainly focuses on the causes. Flow charting, the problem is broken down into components. Cause and effect analysis, cause and effect are identified and dealt with separately, etc. The above approaches are the most elementary problem solving tools. For example, problem tree analysis, fishbone analysis, root cause analysis, flow charting, cause and effect, etc. All these are tools to solve the problem. And the point to remember is that the process should be given respect. I repeat, in solving a problem, I repeat, the process must be given due respect. History should be taken into account. I repeat, history of the problem should be taken into account if there is a history. Being non-judgmental, try to deal with the issue, but not trying to be judgmental. Facts will speak for itself. I repeat, establish the facts. Facts will speak for itself. From an HRM perspective, evidence is very important. Evidence is extremely significant. Again, divide the problem into two parts when I'm talking about solving the issue. Facts, yes, the financial expert will answer the questions, which I mean expert opinions. And as I said earlier, evidence is a must to solve a problem, if at all possible. Some problems, in some cases, there are no evidences. That's another issue. To conclude, one last request to all human resource and HRM professionals is that try to remain always calm. Do not panic. Be respectful. Everyone deserves respect. Respect, give respect. It is a priceless tool. If you can give respect, you will also get respect back. Respect means to give importance to someone, honoring someone, valuing somebody, acknowledging something or someone, holding someone in good esteem, etc. I repeat, we have to be respectful all the time. as an HRM professional. It's a small word, extremely significant, extremely important to be respectful. And last but not the least, words have the power to divide or unite. The choice is yours. My friends, stay well wherever you are. I'll meet you soon with another exciting topic. In the meantime, stay calm and have a nice day. Goodbye, my friends.